We are in the Beaulieu stand. We are at Surfaces 2014. I'm with Ben Hahn. Ben, how are you?
Very well. Very excited as well. This is a breakout year for us as far as modular. Last year, we only had 2 modular products. This year, we have 12. So I feel very excited about the growth potential that we have in the modular business. Now, we have 2 different formats that we have. We have our existing OmniLock modular backing, which is a very high content recycling, which is post-consumer of up to 40% total product. And then we have a new backing we call MaxBack. Now, MaxBack is a petrochemical backing that's somewhat lighter and less expensive, and we have 4 new products that are being made from that program. And they're very unique in their patterns. Some, in fact, even one is a plank pattern, which is actually a 13 by 39 plank. And what gives us the advantage there is not only do we do it in an ashlar layout, we also can do it in a herringbone, which is absolutely stunning in the look that you get with that one.
Now, obviously, you see lots of growth in the modular arena. Yes. Talk about that.
Well, you're looking now in some arenas of up to 70% modular. Your big architects, the Genslers and the HOKs and those people, almost exclusively specify modular now over broadloom. It's so much easier to work with, and you do have the versatility involved in this. Now, for us, being more smaller oriented as far as the architects, they're still doing a lot of broadloom, especially when you get into institutional and school type business. But when you get into healthcare, modular is the way to go.
I see. We're going to continue to see growth in the modular arena as we go forward. What is it? Is it half a commercial business at this point?
It is now getting close to half, and it will probably end up being 60% of the true commercial business.
I see. And we're going to see a lot of that growth come from the non-corporate markets?
It's going to come from every direction that there is. More healthcare and institutional than anything as far as the growth.
Okay. Now, I want you to show some of this to us. But before you do this, just the rationale for the looks that you have. You know, do you start off say, okay, I want this to look like a basket weave or whatever. Talk about how you get from here to there in terms of how you know, the look you want and how you are able to pull that off.
Well, it's machine driven. When you start talking about scrolls and you start talking about 10th gauge, 12th gauge products, you talk about a totally new arena of looks than you had in the past. So talking about standard products, no. If you look at what we have on the floor here in this showroom, it's a very bold pattern. It's a lot of lineals, but then we also have a lot of products that have what I call a softer look. They're more angles that are not angles. They're more ovals and that type of look, which is very attractive, both residentially as well as commercially. I can imagine this also going in bonus rooms and in downstairs areas where you have a lot of different type visuals you want to have. Imagine a basement area with no windows, no nothing. You want something to liven it up, and the floor would be the perfect opportunity for that.
I've always thought modular should have a great home in the residential arena. It seems like you're almost pointing in that direction.
I would love to. That way I want to cover both arenas. I see. Yes.
So we can count on you'll be doing that at some point in the near future?
Oh, yes. We already are.
Okay.
Yep.
Very interesting. Now, there's also a lot of broadloom here that you're showing. Tell us about what you've been doing there.
We've only introduced 3 new broadloom products, of which one we introduced about 6 months ago, and it was so successful that we've now given 2 other products into that area. And those are what some people don't like to call it this, but I call it contradential. It's contract with a residential color line. It gives you the wearability of the commercial, but the aesthetics that you get from a residential look. Assisted living, healthcare is big into that look of being a home, not an institution. So these 3 products give us a very big opportunity to grow in that.
You know, people that watch this program ongoing know that I feel a lot of the commercial looks should really have a home in the residential arena. And I see that as possibly the way to gain back some of the lost share, and perhaps even on the first floor of an average home. Am I off in the zone here by even suggesting?
You're off. You're going in a direction we would hope would happen. There is a lot of type of looks that people are looking for out there. LVF, or LVT as some people call it, has a great opportunity for growth, and we're into that arena as well. And then also you look at the bamboo type woods and all of those that are renewable resource products. That's going to be part of it. But to have a wood look that's out of carpet has been unusual, and we now have one product that's in that arena as well.
Can you show us some of the products you've been talking about?
Sure.
Very
I would love
good.
to. As mentioned earlier, we have a number of products that have been introduced in modular. We went from 2 last year to 12 now. 3 of those are in a series. One is called Impromptu, which is a very bold pattern. And then we have our style Transit, and then we also have our style En route. Each of them have their own area that they are adapted to. You look at the Impromptu, which is also on our floor. It is very well adapted to open areas. It's supposed to be something that grabs your attention, and that's what it does. Then Transit is a softer palette of the same set of colors, and that gives you something that could be more suited to a smaller area. And then the last of this series is our En route, which adds a little dynamics from the color that you see as an accent color. All 3 of these products are 100% solution dyed nylon. They do have our Omni-Lock modular backing, and they also have Magic Fresh. Now, next, I'd like to talk to you about the broadlooms that we have. We have 3 new broadloom products, which, there we go, which started out with Hudson Square about 6 months ago. This one has been taken by storm with the healthcare arena. You're looking at 3 different products with 3 different looks, but all have the same soft residential color palette. Now, these are well suited for assisted living, where your clients are looking for something that gives a feeling of home and not an institution. With these colors, you can capture that. We sometimes call this contradential. Commercial grade carpet with a residential feel and colorways. And you have Hudson Square, you have Grand Central, and then you have Lenox Hill, okay? One's more traditional. This one is kind of like a stitches and waves type effect. And then you have the bold pattern that you get with Hudson Square. From there, we'd like to go over and show you our very newest program in modular. The first one in our new series of products is our style Evoke. This has a Moresque type pattern. It's a very dynamic look, made for a lot of open space areas where you're wanting to capture. And as you can see from this airport scene, this is where your emphasis is on the look on the floor and not the walls. So it is a great product for open space. The next product that we have is our style Integrity. Now, Integrity, let me get it right here. Integrity gives you a bark type finish, a little more sedate look than you would normally get for the more open space. This is more oriented towards offices. Okay. And the last one is the one that I'm really proud of, which is our Planks product. Planks is exactly what it says it is. It is a plank type pattern that you can install either ashlar, you can install it monolithic, or one that we've not even done before, which is herringbone. And if you can pan into this, you can see what the herringbone pattern looks like on this product. Okay. Now, these products are all with our new Max Back, and our Max Back is a much lighter, more durable type of product than you get from the post-PVC world. This is a product that's been around for quite a while. It's 85% of what's installed in Europe. It is a metric product, and the plank is like, it's 33 centimeters by 100 centimeters, so you've got a quite interesting pattern there. The other 2 products are 50 centimeter by 50 centimeter. Okay, that gives us our program for this year.